everyone, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, welcome to the Vibetribe family. It is Wednesday, and that means Vibetribe collaboration, and I am collaborating with the Squirrel King, Jeremy. I got lots on my mind that we're gonna chat, so definitely pull out a whip. This is probably gonna be a good hour. Maybe not. Squirrel! Let's get into the video, you guys. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you join the Vibetribe family by hitting that little red subscribe button, if I could talk. If you like today's video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, as it lets me know I'm on the right track for creating content for you. If you don't like it, that's fine. Give me the big old thumbs down. Thanks for the watch time. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, as it lets you know when my videos upload. And well, I'm squirrely. I'm just a squirrely kind of girl, so we don't know when that's going to be. All right, let's get into it, guys. Many, many blessings. Hashtag Vibetribe.
Hey everyone, how's it going? How's your Wednesday so far? Hope everything is good. Sherry here, aka Diamond Art Addiction. Oh, you guys, it has been, I don't even know where to start. I really truly don't, you guys. It's been an interesting time. It's been an interesting time. And I know a lot of you had started to notice a change in me and that I wasn't my usual self. And yeah, those who called me out, you were right. You know who you are. Oh, that was the wrong color in there. How'd you get in there, little guy? So I've already talked about it on my channel before. I suffer with borderline personality disorder. I have PTSD from my first marriage. And I've been kind of on a downward spiral for the last little while, you know. And I actually started filming for Let's Talk Tuesday on Sunday night after I left Diamond Dave's live. I just started filming about how I was feeling and where I was at, you know, and basically having a borderline moment, as I call it. And I was overthinking things. I was in a very negative headspace. I also have chronic depression, social anxiety disorder, blah, 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 A, B, C, D, E, F, G, right? Everything's got to be labeled, right, Sister Dawn?
Yep.
Yes, Sister Dawn is here. When is she not here? So, with borderline personality disorder, we're very, very sensitive beings. We take everything to heart. We have a tendency to personalize things when it really has nothing to do with you, but you think it does, right? And things were starting to get to me. I was starting to feel overwhelmed, and I kind of broke. And then I had the head cold, so that didn't help either. I've worked myself mental or physically. I am doing way better. Mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, I'm on the mend. And I am going to put Sunday night's footage in a second here. And then I'm going to come back and we're going to chat and go from there. So, but before I get into that, as you guys all know, this is the Squirrel collab with Brother Jeremy. I will have all his information linked down below in the description box, as well as the links for if you want to order your squirrel painting. I have finally made it to the squirrel. I've made it to the squirrel, you guys, and I'm loving it. But I'm kind of beating myself up really, really bad. You can ask Sister Dawn.
Boy, it's horrible.
With being OCD and I'm not very familiar with square diamond paintings. When I started this painting, I started it up over in here. And what I've done is I was pushing the drills together so hard. And I did the whole entire treetops like that. So now what I've done is I have now caused popping drills. And the reason I know it's my fault is because, let me move you guys here. Let's see. So this tree over here, if you can see that right there, I did not push the drills together at all. And I have no popping drills over there. It's only in the treetops and into the grass over here. And I did it to myself. So I learned my lesson. You don't need to push your drills too hard together, as they will click into place. Yeah, I learned. So once I'm done this upper half, I am going to move right to the bottom, and I'm going to work my way up and go from there. I have been using a rolling pin. I have been doing, laying books on top of it. I'm a little disappointed with myself that I did that, but you know what? No one's perfect, and I learned a lesson in it. So, but yeah, and Brother Jeremy, I have spoken with him. He is not having any issues with popping drills whatsoever. I'm a dumbass. I was a dumbass, and I did it to myself. So I feel a little foolish for that. But otherwise, I am loving this painting. This painting is probably only going to be available. I can't say for sure how long. I do have a goal in mind, as I do have the Hollow Mist collab, which is going to be starting soon. So I'm thinking I should be ready. I should be done by the 24th of this month. That is my goal, because the autumn equinox is on the 23rd. And that's what I got this painting for, was the autumn equinox. So if you do want to get a squirrel painting, you can either have, like the one I'm doing is the fall theme. If you go and check out Brother Jeremy's video, you will see that he has the country farm scene, which I have on the way, thanks to an amazing subscriber. So and I got some more friend mail over here. You guys are gonna get to see that soon. But yes, now that I'm done squirreling, I haven't been in a very good headspace. I'm coming through it. I was putting on a mask, so to say, and it wasn't that I was being dishonest. I just didn't want to talk about it on my channel, because you worry, right? Well, what are people going to think? Are they thinking I'm trying to cop for a blah, 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 blah? And I'm to the point now, you guys, I just don't give a shit. You want to give me a thumbs down? Give me a thumbs down. I really, truly don't care. I'm done worrying about what people think, because this is my channel. And if you don't like the content that I'm pumping out, bye. See ya. Bye-bye. Go now. Just hit unsubscribe. I'm good with it, really. I really am. It's kind of like the trash just taking itself out. It kind of makes it easier for me. I'm lazy. I'm a lazy kind of woman here. I'm a procrastinator, and I have the attitude, do it tomorrow. Do it tomorrow. That's me. That's kind of how I roll. I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Sorry, side note from the sister here, just so you're all aware, anyone that knew that Sherry had a doctor's appointment yesterday, yes, she did go.
Yes.
We did make sure of it. I was even ready to have my husband come over and take her if need be. But we did get her to the doctor.
Well, MRI. I had my MRI yesterday of the brain and the back. I won't know about the brain until I go to my doctor's appointment on the 20th, but this MRI tech, or whatever you want to call him, I come out of the MRI and he's like, well, I can definitely see why you're in pain. And I'm like, okay. He says, you've got a lot of damage through your discs. Well, yeah, I knew that already. I've got really bad arthritis. comes with the territory. Knew that already.
Thanks, Tips.
Yeah, exactly. Thanks, Tips. Right? But, sorry, I needed a little sippy there. I'm drinking Orange Crush at like 9:50 in the morning, and she drank a Pepsi.
Caffeine.
Yeah.
Gotta have the caffeine.
We're wild like that. We're living on the wild side over here.
I'd be more worried if we were to sit here and tell the people at 9:15 we're drinking a Jack Daniels.
It's true, but after yesterday and this tech guy here, so he basically what you can see is our spine is obviously supposed to be straight right into the tailbone. Well, what's happening now between the L1 to the L blah 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 is I'm going like this. So I have a really bad curvature in my back. And that's due to not having discs there to kind of keep your spine together. He basically said to me, the amount of pain you say you're in, I don't know. I think it's in your head because you're on painkillers. And I'm like, I'm like, okay, my doctor is aware of this. I've been with the same doctor for years now. Because normally I don't like doctors because I get judged. Just like this guy did. And he said, well, if you lost some weight and you weren't obese, it would take a lot of pressure off your lower back. Maybe do some yoga. So I basically left the hospital. This is why I don't go for things like this, because you get ass hats like that. So my doctor called me at, was it 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon, and to talk to me about my back. And I'm like, yeah, I know. He told me. And he's like, what? And I told my doctor what was said to me. And let's just say dude's going to be in some trouble because they're not supposed to do that. He's not the doctor. But I basically left there feeling like a fat junkie, basically, is how I felt. And, and this is what I said to my doctor. I said, this is why I don't go for tests. And he says to me, he called me by my actual first name, which is Sherry Ann. I hate it, but he called me Sherry Ann. He said, Sherry Ann, he said, I know your history. He said, I have not seen any other doctor. I refuse to see any other doctor. My doctor actually will do phone appointments with me because he understands the anxiety and the amount of pain. It's a 45-minute drive. So we'll do phone appointments. And he said, I can see why you're in pain. And he said that tech crossed the line. So dude's in trouble. And then I said, well, what about the brain? I need to consult the neurologist, and I will see you in my office on the 20th. What day? So he made me feel better. I was already in a bad headspace as it was, right? And now this guy's made me feel like I'm world class A junkie over here. My doctor said to me, he said, you're so afraid of becoming a full-blown addict again that you ain't gonna become one. Like, he literally, you guys, argued with me in his office saying you need to be on the pain medication. Like, laying at home crying in tears, that's no way of living. And he's right, it's not. It's not. And he said that can actually trigger more anxiety issues than I already have. That is a lot of where I think my bad headspace is coming from, is I live in chronic pain all the time. He thinks he has a new game plan. He's going to talk to a pain management doctor and see if we can't come up with a better solution, and try and find a doctor that'd be willing to operate. Apparently my back is too far gone. So I'm just gonna end up in a wheelchair. Take it one day at a time. I'll prove him wrong. I have before. I can do this. I got this. Okay, so now that my sister squirreled me, but yeah, I know a lot of people were wondering, I did go. So I was in a very bad headspace, and I was sick. I was sick physically because I had that nasty ass cold, and then mentally and emotionally and spiritually, I'm sick, right? Like I've come to grips with the fact that I do struggle with mental illness like a lot of other people do. I'm not special. Like I don't look at myself as any worse off than anyone else, right? Like, so what we're going to do is I am going to now insert what I filmed on Sunday, which, to be honest with you guys, I don't really remember what I all talked about. I am not about to go and watch half an hour footage. It's not going to happen. After those have played through, I'm then going to come back and we're going to chat, and I'm going to let you guys kind of know where I'm at now that it's been 72 hours later, and go from there. So I will insert that right about here. Hey everyone, how's it going? How's your Tuesday so far? Sherry here, aka Diamond Art Addiction. Welcome to Let's Talk Tuesday. It's not Tuesday for me right now, it's actually Sunday night. But there's just some things I need to talk about, and I was gonna film this for Monday, but I'm like, no, let's not overwhelm the people with a bunch of whole crap ton of whipping chats. So we'll start off with the painting. I'm sure you've seen me working on it. It is my collab piece with Jeremy, being the squirrel. This is a limited edition diamond painting. You can only get it for as long as we are collaborating. And then once we're done, it goes away. So I'll have all the details down below in the description box. So some of you have noticed that I'm not as active on social media, and I'm not quite myself. I'm not answering messages as fast as I used to. So we're gonna talk. Let's sit down and have a chat here. Oh, that's not gonna go in. Okay, come on you. Yes, I argue with my drills. Don't judge me. Click, click. So I've talked about my mental illness in previous videos. Like, I have borderline personality disorder, BPD. I have social anxiety, OCD, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. You know, like, yeah, I struggle with mental illness. When my depression is kicking my ass and I'm not my normal self, I disappear. I become very, very introverted. I kind of just disappear. It's who I am. It's what I've always done. And lately, my depression has been kicking my butt. I'm not sleeping. I'm not eating like I should. I'm not really taking care of myself. And I mean, like, it's nothing to blame. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and start, like, the only person I'm gonna blame is myself, because I do need to start taking care of myself. I need to do what's best for me. And I've always had it, you know, I don't like disappointing people. I don't like upsetting people. I like to try to keep things on an even keel. And lately, I haven't been responding to messages. I haven't been taking phone calls. And that's just because I don't feel like myself. I am very, very, very introverted. I'm even nervous. Like, I can feel my face is getting warm, even just talking about this right now, but that's what Let's Talk Tuesday is about. You know, it's basically me chatting about what's bothering me. And I normally don't do that. I don't talk about what's bothering me. I very much keep things to myself, and I put on my happy face, and, you know, I put on the mask because I don't want to bother people. And I know a lot of people are going to say, you know, message me anytime. That's just not who I am. I'm very, very extremely introverted. I don't talk about it. I was raised that we don't talk about these things, that we push them down. And it's really tough. Like right now I am in like a borderline moment is basically what I call. I'm having a moment. And I know this too shall pass. It always does. I'm trying my hardest not to become extremely introverted like I was before I started my channel. You know, like there is that part, need a sippy. There is that part of me that just wants to disappear. Like, you know, there's that part of me that I'm trying to talk myself out of a lot of it, you know. And if you suffer with depression and anxiety, and I know a lot of people do, then you're going to kind of understand what I'm talking about. You know, it's like you have this war going on inside of yourself. And I always call it my monster, the shadow self. I've talked about shadow self before. And what the shadow self is that is your dark side. Everybody has a shadow self, and it creeps, right? And it'll wait for you to become vulnerable. And then your shadow self, the demon, will come in full bore. And it's like you've got this battle inside your head, and you don't want to show it to anybody. You don't want people to know that you have this battle going on inside of yourself. So we hide. We hide it and pretend that it's not there. Well, I can't do that no more. I don't want to do that no more. Am I going to sit here and do the woe is me? Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Just about the fact that I'm even talking about it instead of just disappearing and stop putting up videos and just go into my own world, I won't do that. I don't want to do that. So I'm going to continue fighting this battle that I have going on inside of me. When I started doing collabs in the community, I've been doing collabs for a couple months now. Actually a few months now, because I started, my very first one was with Lisa. So it's been a couple months that I started doing collabs in the community. My goal was to bring the community together and show people that we can all work on the same canvas. We can all work together. It's not a competition. We all contribute our own unique selves to the community. Now, some people have made it a competition, and that's on them. I personally don't give a flying rat's butt. You know, it's not a who started this first. And I am so flippin' sick and tired of the crap, to be honest with you guys. You know, I don't understand why people make things a competition. I don't understand why people watch your counts, you know, or say how many people, you know, Mrs. Coffee talked about this in her whip and chat last week. And I 100% agree with everything that she said. You know, we are all unique. We all grow. Our channels will grow at a unique, individual way. You know, and it's not a competition. It really isn't, you know. I'm losing my train of thought here. Sorry, brain fog. the battle that I have inside of myself right now is, do I keep going? Do I want to continue with doing YouTube? The one side of me over here, the normal Sherry, the normal me is going, yeah, we're good. We can do this. Then there's my shadow self saying, what are you saying? You're overwhelmed. You've bitten off more than you can chew. You're a stupid idiot, you know, and that's the shadow self. That's the battle that I have going on inside of my head. You know, and I know there's a lot of people that are going to be able to relate to what I'm saying, whether you're a creator or not. You know, I don't want to let people down. I don't, you know, and lately I've been having to say no. You know, like people asking to do a collab with me, and, you know, no, I can't. I cannot take on any more. You know, like, I really appreciate that people want to do collabs, you know, and I feel honored when people ask me. But I've got like 4 or 5 collabs on the books right now that I'm very much like the Hollowness one. I cannot wait to start. Plus there's the Drills and Chills. So if I seem distant and not myself, that's why. I am battling my inner self, my shadow self, that dark side to myself, you know, and when that happens, I do become introverted. I become extremely distant, not just from you guys, but my own family. Like tonight was the first night that I spoke to my mom, probably in a week and a half. Like, that's crazy. I always talk to my mom. So yeah, like that's basically where I'm at. I'm not going to stop doing my videos. I am not going to stop being my silly squirrely self. But right now I've got that battle going on. And I have talked to a few of you in the community about where I'm at. And a lot of you have given me some amazing advice. First and foremost, I have to take care of me. Yes, I have multiple sclerosis. Have I talked about it much on my channel? No, because I don't want to be known as, oh, that creator has multiple sclerosis. She has MS. I don't want to be known as that. And I'm not going to sit here and do a pity party. That's not who I am. The only reason why I'm having a little bit of a serious discussion today is because a lot of you have noticed that I'm not myself. I don't seem like myself, and I know I'm not myself. I will work through it. I mean, if you're somebody who struggles with borderline personality disorder, or say bipolar, or anything else like that, you know, sometimes we can struggle. Man, why did that do that? Go in. Thank you. Jeez. I'm sitting here fighting with my painting. We have a battle, and it can literally make us physically sick, like physically ill. It really, truly can. You know, we don't want to let people down. We want to keep our subscribers happy. You know, we want to keep pumping out good content. You know, and if I have a collab planned with you, it will go forward. But in the new year, I will not be doing as many as like I am right now. I am going to be basically doing 2, maybe 3 a year after that, because the community, it's getting to be a lot. Like there are a lot of people collabing now. It's great. That was my goal, you know, and I was told that there were some collabs in the community before. I didn't happen to see any. So I thought it would be something different to bring to the community when I started with Lisa from Diamonds and Stitches. You know, and I see that basically my goal was met. You know, a lot of people are doing collabs now, and that's awesome. I love it, but I don't want to overwhelm the community. There are other plans and ideas I have for my channel that I'm looking forward to bringing forth in the future. But with getting ready to go into Hollowness, and then we got Christmas, Yule season. So you're going to see a lot of Halloween and Christmas paintings coming on the channel. And then in the new year, I've got some fun things planned for then, which is completely different. I have not seen yet in the community. So I think that will be fun to bring forward. Squirrel! Look, I'm working on Squirrely, you guys. I finally have worked enough of the painting to get to Squirrely. I was looking forward. I will have his head and face done tonight so I can upload a photo. And then I think tomorrow I'm gonna flip over to a different painting and start working on that one. And what I'm talking about is my Diamond Art Club, the collab, the piece that I'm doing with Danielle for Friendship Friday. So those are basically the main pieces that you're gonna be seeing me work on. You're gonna be seeing me work on this piece here with Brother Jeremy. You're gonna see me working on the Siamese teas, the collab that I'm doing with Danielle from Diamond Painting Queen. And then the Hollow Mist one, that'll be starting closer to the end of the month, and I'm gonna have to hammer away on that one. I'm very much looking forward to it. I don't even know what the painting looks like yet. I am so excited. And during that collab, you guys are going to be hearing me talk about Samhain, which is Halloween, and what it is to witches, and how it is like our most important Sabbath holiday to us. It's the Witches' New Year. This is my favorite time of year, and I will not let depression, anxiety, borderline get in the way. I'm not going to do it. I will not allow my shadow self to do this to me, you know. And I know it sounds, if you don't know what it's like to have depression or anxiety, everybody has a shadow self. It's the thing that we fight inside of ourselves, you know. And I absolutely refuse to let MS, depression, anxiety, I refuse to let that take over my life. I will not let that happen. Life is such a beautiful thing, and I don't want to become introverted and disappear again. I don't want to go down that abyss of a dark hole where you basically sit there and you feel sorry, you know, you're battling, you're feeling sorry for yourself, you know. And it's not something, I'm not trying to be rude or mean, you guys. That is not my intentions, but that's what happens. We want to close the door, close the windows, pull over the curtains, and let that shadow self take over for a while. It controls you, your way of thinking. It's a battle. You don't want to get dressed. You don't want to go nowhere. You ignore phone calls, you know. And then when you do talk to people, oh yeah, everything's going great. But yet inside you're like, if you only knew. If you only knew. But we don't want to bother people. And it's taboo to talk about that kind of stuff, right? That dark mental health, you know. I've been doing some meditations. I will have Meditation Monday coming soon to the channel. And that's where you're going to see me diamond painting in a time lapse. And I'm just going to put some meditative music in it, but I've got to find music that I can use where I'm not going to get a copyright strike. I could do a voiceover with some soft meditative music in the background and do a guided meditation as you see me diamond painting in time lapse. So that is something that will be coming to my channel soon. I don't know if you'd want to be able to diamond paint with that, but maybe you could. It might just be, it's something different that I'm looking to do. I'm just kind of throwing it out there. You know, if someone else wants to take the idea and do it, go for it. I don't care. I don't care. You know, okay, I'm just going to pause for a second. I will be back in a millisecond for you guys. And I'm back. That was like a millisecond for you guys, and it was was chatting with my son for a few minutes and so on and so forth. Make sure he had everything ready for school tomorrow. I know a lot of you are going to understand this, you know, and the reason why I'm sharing that I'm having a moment right now is I told you guys I was going to show you guys everything, the me, who I am. I'm tired of putting on a mask and pretending like everything's hunky-dory right now when it's not. And like I've always said before, it's okay to not be okay. It's okay to not be okay. But you just don't stay not okay, is basically the point I'm trying to get at there. Is it's okay to not be okay. Just don't stay there for long. You know, if there's something going on in your world that needs to be changed, there's only one person that can change it, and that's you. Just like the only person that can change the moment that I'm in right now is me. And when I start feeling like I'm personally going out of control, I can get quite do you guys know what I mean? Like, so I'm trying to work through it, and YouTube has helped me a lot so far by sharing everything that I'm going through. You know, and it does let people know that they're not alone. When there's someone else out there that's willing to talk about it, you know, and share their experience, it really helps. You know, and I've watched other videos, you know, people who have anxiety or BPD, borderline personality disorder, you know, and the old me would have totally just gone silent, just disappear. Bye-bye. Have a nice day. Like, that's me, right? Like, I'll just disappear for weeks. And A, that's not fair to myself. B, that's not fair to you guys, my viewers. You know, and there's so many amazing, wonderful people in this community that I will not do what I normally do, and that's walk away. I walk away. You know, even if I'm enjoying it and I love it, I walk away. I've always struggled with finishing anything I've ever started, you know, and I don't know why. Like, everything is going really good. Like, you know, my channel's growing. The Vibetribe is amazing. I love each and every one of you. And I do this every day. I count my blessings and everything that I'm happy and blessed to have. It drives me wild when these don't go straight. Squirrel! But yeah, like, it's, you know, I don't want to walk away. I don't want to stop doing YouTube, creating content. But then, you know, I get this battle in my head with my shadow self going, well, you keep doing the same things over. People are going to get bored. And I keep, you know, it's this battle, you know, that I have when it comes to my channel. I just need to grab a sippy. So I'm sharing with you guys what I go through. I'm sharing with you the battle, and I'm having a battle right now. Diet Pepsi. Like, tonight, I was in Diamond Dave's live, and, you know, I enjoyed it. It was really fun. Like, I enjoy going in. I missed Jeremy's and Mrs. Coffee's this weekend, but I was not feeling the greatest. Like, right now I'm talking okay thanks to Mr. NyQuil. Well, Dayquil. I'll be taking NyQuil in a bit here. I don't want to walk away. I don't want to give up like I do on everything else. Like, you know, I was doing really good with Unique, walked away. I was doing really good with Secret, the skincare line, walked away. I don't like, and it seems when things are going good, I walk away. And I don't know why. Well, I think I know why. Because I have it in my head that I'm going to walk away first. So if I walk away first, I can't get hurt. And it's like a wall that I put around myself because I don't want to let people in. I'm too afraid to let people in. So I don't show this side of myself. I walk away. When I feel that battle with the shadow self coming, I walk. And I run as fast as I can in the opposite direction. I didn't know that my channel was gonna hit 1,000 subscribers in a month, and it's still growing. And I see it go up and down, whatever. Well, I got people who watch it for me. I don't care. I don't care if there's 1,400, 400, 100, or 4. Right? I didn't start this channel. It's not a popularity contest for me. This is an outlet for me to work through things, and share with you guys. And doing diamond painting, this is the only thing that's keeping me going right now. If I didn't have this and I had this battle going on inside of my head, I'd curl up on the couch, in my pajamas, in the dark, ignoring the world, doing the bare minimal that I have to. And I won't do that. I'm changing my whole way of dealing with things. And it's not easy. Or I call my mom. And, my mom and dad are 64 and 65. I can't keep going to my parents. I've got to start learning how to deal with things. The only thing that I can control, I cannot control what other people think, feel, or do. It's none of my business what they think about me. The only thing I can control is me. That's it. So that's what I'm trying to do. And I'm going to be as nervous as all hell to upload this on Tuesday. But I needed to talk. And it's like, you guys are my family. You're like my online family. And your comments, like I said, I may not always comment back, but I do read them. The moment that you see that heart that I've read it. I read all your comments. Sometimes I answer back, sometimes I don't. And I'll go and I'll reread comments sometimes if I'm feeling really shitty about myself. Does it bother me that I lost friends by doing YouTube? Yeah. But that was their choice. I can't control that. If people want to be shitty at me because I started a channel, well, be shitty at me, I work through it. The only thing I can control is me. That is it. That is all. Okay, no, that's supposed to be there. Go back. Ooh, go back. Oh. Come on. Sorry, guys. I'm just like, squirrel. I don't want to be something that I'm not. I can't put a smile on my face and pretend everything's okay when I'm not feeling okay. But I'm working through it. I'm having a moment, a BPD moment, where I'm literally beating myself up on the inside. My shadow self is battling with me. And, that part of me is like, just stop doing YouTube. Just go away. Just disappear. But that's not fair. That's not right. I'm tired of doing that. I'm tired of walking away. I'm tired of giving up on things. I'm 40 years old. I want to live life. I want to go outside and breathe the beautiful fall air. And I'm thinking I'm going to have my son, my 15-year-old son's coming up this weekend. So I'm thinking it'd be kind of nice to take the kids, go to Jasper, just do something as a family. I can't do a lot of walking, but I can still go to Jasper, right? It's a 40-minute drive. And this time of year, it's absolutely gorgeous. And not back out of doing it. I'm famous for that, where I make plans. I have the best intentions. I really do. And then it'll be either my back is bugging me or I just don't want to go anywhere. And I've just learned I'm just not going to make plans. I will be one of that person that will just be that spontaneous friend that's going to message you and say, hey, let's go do this. Because I'm out of my moment. This isn't easy, sharing this side of yourself on such a public forum. You know, but I'm trying to leave a legacy for my children. It's almost as though I even said this to my doctor. It's basically like therapy. I can go and talk about whatever I want. People are either going to watch it or they're not. They're either going to like it or they're going to dislike it, each to their own. I cannot control what other people do. The only thing that I can control is myself and how I handle the situation. I said to my doctor, I said, I can talk about what I want. I can get shit off my chest. And it's free. I'm not paying. I cannot go sit in a room with a therapist. I just can't. I've tried it over and over. And to me, it's bunk. Don't sit there and tell me how I'm supposed to feel and how I'm supposed to cope with shit just because a book told you so. I can't do it. I can't do it. They're book smart. They're not me smart. The only person that's me smart is me. People may know me, but I am the only person that can control. I've always been a people pleaser. I'd like to make people happy. I love to make people happy, put a smile on their face, right? And I don't like to let people down. I feel so bad saying no to doing collabs with people, but I have to do what's best for me. And come the new year, I'm probably going to take a break, like a week off from filming, and I'm going to recharge my batteries and come back fresh and anew. So, oopsie daisy. I appreciate each and every one of you. Creator, subscriber. Some of you have been with me since the very beginning. I call you my OG Vibetribe. I will make a promise, and I will give my word. And I always say my word is my bond. I'm not going to disappear. I'm not going to put up cryptic posts or messages. I'm just going to be myself. And if I put a post up saying I'm in a moment, okay, you guys know I'm going incognito for the day, maybe 2 days, just let me have my moment, but I'm not going to quit. This is something that I want to see how far I can go with it. I enjoy it. I love sharing my spirituality. I love sharing my world with you guys and seeing my life through the camera. That's why I'll do a little bit of vlogging. I love it when people let you in. You get to see how they live and so on. I think it's cool, right? Like there's a few people that I follow that they're not diamond painting related. Like Taylor Kelly is one of them. She's actually in British Columbia. I've been watching her for a while because she had a stillborn. So that was the very first video I seen, and it helps me to work through the death of Xavier. Okay, I'm going to be back in a second. Hey, you guys. So I said I was going to be back right away. Well, I am 72 hours later and a lot more of the painting done. So as you can see, diamond painting has definitely been my therapy. I am in a better headspace now. I had a chat with, not a big chat, but a chat with someone that I very much look up to and trust their opinion. You know who you are. And I remembered why I started my channel. It was so I wouldn't be introverted. I wouldn't shut the world out anymore. And to meet people, you know, and it's something I know I've said on my channel before, that it's okay to not be okay. Just don't stay there. You know, we all get on the pity train. We ride it, we do. But once that ride is up, it's time to get off. You know, and if you're not happy with something in your life, then the only person that can fix it is you. And that's basically is me talking to me. I have to, you know, I had to take a step back and think about things. You know, this is no one's fault but my own. And what I mean by that is I don't want to let anybody down in the community. I love this community so much. I have met some of the most amazing people, and I'm going to have lifelong friendships right until we're old and wrinkly and in the nursing home. We'll all be diamond painting though. If the arthritis in the hands aren't bad. We'll figure it out. We'll find a way. We'll make it work. we can always stick the pen in our mouths, right? I don't want to let anyone down, you know, and I don't want people to think they can't message me. Absolutely, please do. But please understand that I will get to you when I get to you. There are some people, you know, who are very, very respectful. And there's some other people who are persistent, you know, and sometimes I gotta learn it's okay to say no. It's okay to not message back right away. And for the last couple days, I didn't upload Monday. I didn't upload yesterday, even though that was supposed to be Let's Talk Tuesday. Well, it turned into Vibetribe Collaboration Day, you know, and all I did for the last couple days is I just diamond painted and watched TV. That was how I began this journey. And I had to get brought back to the beginning and why I started diamond painting. You know, it's such a healing mechanism. Like, I absolutely love it. And just like I love this community. See, I'm making up words now. So, and now I lost my train of thought. Squirrel. Oh, that's why when I first came into this community and I noticed that there was kind of some turmoil and some drama, so on and so forth. That's why, you know, I reached out and I'm like, this community needs to be, you know, let's work together as a community. And that's when I asked Lisa to do the collab, as I mentioned earlier in the video. You know, try and bring the community together and show people that we can work together. Now I'm repeating myself, but this is today, not yesterday or the Sunday. It's Wednesday now, so I can repeat myself. There's my justification. I wanted to bring people together. And I mean, I'm not saying that it's all me. I didn't see any collabs in the community before I started doing videos. And I thought it would be fun, something different. Now I see a lot of people doing collabs and I love it. I love seeing people come together. I need a sippy. Has there been some hiccups along the way in my journey? Absolutely. Absolutely. You know, when you first become a creator and you're creating videos and content, you know, you're trying to find your footing and you're trying to figure out your way, you know, and it's not easy. And then it's not that it's not easy, but you just kind of just be yourself, basically. Just be who you are. Be silly, be squirrely. You know, that's why I have my squirrels and you know, does it bother me that other people say squirrel? No, absolutely not. You know, just don't overkill it. You know, we all need to have our own individual, unique flavor in this community. We can all contribute equally in our own individual way. I think what kind of brought me into that borderline moment, as I call it, was just feeling overwhelmed. And just, it's not all this, you guys. Like, I actually have a life outside of YouTube. Like, I am a real person that has real life problems, like everybody else does, you know. Like, I feel like I'm failing because I'm not providing for my family. I'm not able to work, you know, and basically I'm stealing from Peter to pay Paul, and then the next month I'm stealing from Paul to pay Peter. And you just feel like you're floundering, like you're treading water in the deep ocean, trying to keep your head above those waves. And, you know, once in a while those waves come crashing down. All right, now we're underwater, but we'll always rise up, you know. And I'm working through it. Am I saying that I'm back to my whole squirrely self? Oh, hell no. I still have some work to do. I got a lot of self-care that I need to do. Like that photo I put up in the community tab. You know, people deserve to have the best of us, not what's left of us. And I need to do some self-care. I need to find some balance. I love doing this. Like, I'm basically, for me, YouTube is my job. This is what I am going to be doing for work, you know, and I love it. I absolutely love it. I am not going nowhere. I'm telling you, you guys are stuck with me now. I ain't going nowhere, but I'm just going to be squirrely. Some days I may upload, other days I may not. You never know. It's just going to be that way because that's just how I am. I don't like making promises or saying I'm going to do something and then I can't. Because I always say my word is my bond. And that's the only thing that you can take with you to the grave is your legacy and the kind of person you were. Money, that means sweet F all on the other side. You know, what's your legacy? How do you treat people? That, to me, means more to me than any material possession on this planet. Need a sippy sippy. It's really, really dry here. Like, you notice that, hey, sister?
Yeah, it's
With
getting really dry.
It's getting really dry. Plus, we're, like, on the highest point of the Yellowhead Highway. So we're like, I think, 1,800 meters above sea level. We're a little high up there. Squirrel! I totally squirreled there.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm actually going to be leaving an acorn here. And what I mean by the acorn, like you see Squirrely has in his hand there, the Vibetribe diamond paintings are going to be coming. I should have them hopefully soon. I'm hoping I think by the end of the month I should have them. There are 4. Now, I teased you guys with 2 in another video. There are 2 more. I am keeping 2, and I am going to be giving away 2 to you guys. Yes, you. The one who's been watching this for the past hour, thank you so much. So the acorn for this video is going to be, what is your favorite movie? I mean, I'm looking for some movies I can put on while I'm diamond painting, so I gotta have background noise. What's your favorite movie? And what are these acorns? Well, I love this Vibetribe family a lot. You know, I started the Vibetribe in the YouTube land. Another lady kind of mentioned it on Instagram. I've spoken of her before. Her name is Jen. And I'm like, well, I'm taking that over to the diamond painting community because we need some Vibetribe love over there. So, you know, and I wanted the Vibetribe is basically a place where people can go and chat and share our passion of diamond painting. So I will be choosing 2 videos that I've left acorns on. No one's gonna know what videos I'm gonna be. Nobody's gonna, I will have it written down. Sister Dawn, she'll know in advance. So, this be real. Like, I'm not pulling no fluffy shit over here. But yeah, what is your favorite movie? And 2 of you are going to be getting a Vibetribe diamond painting. From me, I don't need all 4. I want to be able to give back to you guys because I wouldn't be where I'm at without you guys. Your comments, the likes, the sharing of my videos, the messages. I do love hearing from you guys, but I just need you guys to be patient with me and understand and realize that I do have a life outside of YouTube, right? If I don't message you back right away, don't fire up my phone 1,200 times because you think I'm mad at you. Have you given me a reason to be mad at you? Well, if not, then I might be dealing with some stuff that's not YouTube related, like going to get groceries, being a mom, spending some time with my kid. Like my other son is going to be here this weekend with his girlfriend. So we're looking at maybe taking the kids to Jasper for an afternoon, right? And go to see, just go and walk around. Don't have to spend a lot of money. We don't got the money to spend. But, my hubby is doing what he can, the best that he can. The way I look at it is it's me and him against the world. And no matter what, the universe will take care of us. It always has, and it always will. If you suffer with mental illness, then you understand where I'm at, right? It can be tough some days. It really can. Like, there's just some days you don't even want to get out of bed. You just kind of want to pull the covers over your head and say, nope, I'm not adulting today. I'm going to be a unicorn now.
No, we should be dragons. Dragons are more fun than unicorns.
Yeah, you're right. Dragons, yeah, so I can breathe fire on 97.8% of the population. The other 2.2 are cool. We'll keep them. Yes, that includes you. See, we like to be silly and have fun. This is the first time when I'm having a borderline moment, as I like to call them, I become very introverted for about 3 or 4 months and nobody hears from me. You can ask my sister.
Oh, I hear from her because I just give her no option. Because if she don't answer my text or my call, I just show up.
Yeah, well, remember before, in the beginning of this year, we went months.
Yep.
We went months. I would be in Edson and I wouldn't even have time to stop in, or it would be like a 5-minute visit. And that's because I'm so introverted. I don't want to bother people, right? Like, nobody needs to be brought down with my bullshit.
Those who matter don't mind. Those who mind don't matter.
Exactly. Hey, see, she's learning. She got that from me. And this too shall pass. It always does. But this is the first time that instead of going into my introverted shell, I'm talking about it. And I'm working through it. Even just by talking like I have been with you guys is a huge help. Your comments are a huge help. I may not comment back, but I will heart your comments. I really will. I do read them. If I haven't given you the heart comment, then that means I just haven't read your comment yet. Sometimes I'll go back and I'll just read over them because you guys have been so uplifting. I have gotten 1 negative comment, 1, and that was just a troll. But other than that, you guys, yeah, I get dislikes. Thanks for the watch time. Appreciate that. You're actually helping me out, so cool beans. I'm good with you. I know who it is, and I'm okay with it. Let her have her fun. You know who I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The one that you ran into the other night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we won't even bring that topic up.
Yeah, that's you guys have heard me talk about Mary on my channel. Yeah. I don't got the time of day for people like that. You know, I refuse to allow a negative being to overpower me again. It's not going to happen. I will put my heels in and I'm just going to go boof. No, thank you. Have a nice day. I know there's a lot of you out there who are kind of like me right now and struggling a bit. We kind of want to be like ostriches and just stick our head in the sand and say, kiss my ass whoop.
If only we could.
You know, and I'll laugh and I'll joke, but then sometimes really inside that's not how I'm feeling. It's going to be interesting to see how this borderline moment goes. Like I said, normally I'd just become a lump on the couch for weeks, and this time I'm not. As you can tell by the amount of diamond painting I've gotten done on old Squirrely here, from the beginning of the video to I've gotten lots done. Like, I'm almost halfway done. I am almost halfway done. This painting. Can you guys see? See, I'm just being rude and shifting that camera around. Jeez, just rude. And just to let you guys know, me and Sister Dawn will be going live tonight. I'm excited for that because I am feeling and actually in a good mood. We're actually going to run uptown. I've got to go. I had a bunch of Smarties, the chocolate Smarties, not rockets, chocolate Smarties, and they didn't last very long. So I've got to go uptown. I got to get Laura's prize packed up and ready to go out to her, and then Diamond Painting Queen Danielle, I received her second friend mail, so I've got hers pretty much packed up. I just got to go grab the last minute items, and then I'm hoping to get these mailed out by the end of the week. They're both amazing, patient ladies. They understand. They're just amazing. Absolutely amazing. Just like most of you are. And I appreciate each and every one of you. So now that we've worked through all that bullshit, let's talk about something positive for a few minutes, and then we're going to end this video because I don't want to share all. You know what? I'm going to give you guys a little hint, and then I'm going to announce. Well, it's not really an announcement, but oh, to hell with it. So I have created another group on Facebook, which is the Vibetribe merchandise group kind of thing, right? Like we've got Karen Doss, who has, you know, squirrel pens and minders and all kinds of paracord pens, rainbow, like that is meant for the Vibetribe and solely the Vibetribe. We also have the bags, the junk bags from Kelly Head at Keyln Custom Designs, who has 3 material for the junk bags, tool wraps that are solely for the Vibetribe family. We've got Stephanie from Extreme Designs that is going to be doing the tumblers for the Vibetribe. We've got Brother Jeremy, the amazing Squirrel King, who is going to be doing stickers. And then, of course, we've got Treasure Studios Art, who has the paintings. This is a group that is separate from the Vibetribe family group. I'm working on it right now. Everyone who is a merchant or selling items to, my sister's over here just freaking out over these AB diamonds. It's the first time ever working with them.
Well, it's not that I'm freaking over the ABs. I did the ABs and now I'm filling in around them and I'm just absolutely loving how they look.
It's amazing, isn't it? It's like that, the DAC asthma. We all know what that asthma is, right, guys? She needs an inhaler now, so someone pass the inhaler because mine's empty. I've been doing because I'm working on Siamese T's, right? And I haven't worked on it. Well, I've been working on C's the day too. That's actually a video I think I'm going to actually be doing here soon, you guys, is my current kitted up paintings. You guys are probably going to go, what?
But then you'll understand the squirrels a little bit better and how hard it is to keep her on the track of one thing.
Yeah. I am an old soul, high frequency, it makes sense to me. I get bored very easily, so it is good that I do have multiple projects, or I probably wouldn't be diamond painting. But yes, back on squirrel, back on track. So I very much look forward. And the reason there, see, squirrel. They're running rampant again. They're just crazy over here, I tell you. This is probably the longest video that I have done to date, but that's okay. I wanted to share with you guys a moment that I call it a borderline moment. But I've also learned that the world doesn't revolve around my ass, and not everything is about me. And that is something that borderlines have trouble with. You got to come to grips with the fact that it's not about me. Like if someone doesn't answer me back, it doesn't mean they're mad at me. It just means they're probably busy, and I've learned how to work through it. If you suffer with borderline personality disorder, then you understand what I'm talking about. And if you would like me to talk a little bit more on it, just comment down below or send me a message that you would like to hear how I'm coping with having borderline personality disorder. And I can do a Timeout Thursday video or an update because I have talked about it before, but I could touch base on it a little bit more. Now, the reason why I created the squirrels, they need to go back to I laid out an acorn and now they're just all crazy. You guys, I haven't slept. I've been awake since yesterday morning and I didn't get much sleep, and that's just because of my back. I was almost refusing to, So anyway, for the squirrels, I created this Vibetribe merchandise group so we're not flooding my Diamond Art Addiction group with sales posts. And this is a group where if any of these merchants want to come up with something new for you guys that's Vibetribe related or newcomers, I will be putting the link to the group in my Diamond Art Addiction probably sometime over this next week. So that way when stuff is already rolling out. If you want a Vibetribe junk bag, I will have all of Kelly's information down below. This is my witch one. I do have a squirrel one coming very soon and a tool wrap. There's the squirrel pens and mine. There's all kinds of fun, check out the furry bones minder. Yeah, Karen does. You want minders? You go talk to Karen. She comes, I don't know where she gets all of her goodies, like furry bones pen. Right? Right. Yeah, I know. I hear you. I will have all of their information linked down below so you can go and check them out. Tell them that you are Vibetribe and you'd like to see what they have, We will get the group up and going. Don't forget, over the next couple weeks, I'm going to be laying acorns throughout videos. My reasoning for doing it that way, you guys, is so it goes to you guys, not someone who's only there for a giveaway. I am not going to have a giveaway video. It's already began. And when I receive the 4 paintings, I will probably be choosing a winner right then and there. I might do my launch as a live. Like when we launch the Vibetribe paintings, we'll do it as a live. And then that way I can just do it all right then and there. So that is why I talked about it at the end of this video, because I want these Vibetribe paintings to go to a Vibetribe family member, not someone who's there just to win shit. So that is how I am operating with that. I want to thank you guys so very much for everything. Like I said, I ain't going nowhere. Sometimes I kind of go dormant or I go MIA for a day or two. Don't worry, I will be always back. If it's anything that's major, it will be in the community tab on YouTube. Some of you don't have Facebook. Some of you don't have Instagram. So if you're watching this, obviously you're watching YouTube. So just go over to the community tab and that's where I can create posts. I will be doing polls and all kinds of different fun things as I'm learning what YouTube has to offer. But on that note, you guys, I think I'm going to bid you all farewell, because I will be going live in 8 hours.
Something like that.
11 to 7, 8 hours. Well, it won't be 8 hours from when you guys watch this. So, thank you guys. I love you guys. We're tight, man. I don't know where I'd be without you guys. So, many, many blessings to you all. And I hope that the universe gives you all you guys deserve times 3. Stay positive, live blessed, and until the next time, many, many blessings. #Vibetribe. Bye, guys.